Hello, stream. Can y'all hear me already? Okay. Currently, we are already live. Hello. I'm your commentator, the Burning Moon, here with UMAD, Ultimate Montreal Air Dashers. Cross Battle of Z, and they are already in. We've got Skeleton versus my TOing sister and suffering Vivi Mayoi. Skeleton already opening with a nice 623A counter hit. Air counter hits in this game are fully untechable, meaning if you get one, you can look at a full-ass pickup. And we've got the patented Skeleton air throw chase, too. Getting behind the opponent, can't do anything about it from that point. Skeleton looking at a perfect here. We jump out, but tries jumping forward, doesn't have the frame advantage to actually whiff punish the command grab as a result. Okay, Skeleton chilling a bit. At a position where Miyako can't do too much to contest due to her stubby range, but as Miyako's Vivi's chance to do some damage, but nope. 2-2A. Bit committal, but it is very effective at stuffing vertical hitboxes. Speaking of vertical hitboxes, that is not what 623A is made for, and we have Jump C, clobbering Koma on the head, ripping 5k out of that high guts. We misinput a shield counter, though. That's 236D. You don't want a 2D after it. Skeleton Max just uses the threat to get a safe, meaty 5A. Not ready for the EX shield to get a 5D 5A. Opts for what he considers a safer special cancel. Vivi keeping her hind safe with the cross-up jump B. 2-2C getting us out. Quick and tasteful combo. Good recognition on Skeleton from seeing no counter hit. Managing to air dash out. Okay, we've got a fun double shield. It works out well. Tries going for a non-A meaty though. Time for the EX reversals to let him rip. And the Koma backdash just barely recovers in time for a punish. Skeleton with game one. Okay, we've got a brief wait.
No, sorry, you're good. You just switched there in between games, so like,
yeah. Okay, we're drinking some water. We're thinking, what are we gonna see next? We're gonna stick to the Miyako. Vivi does have a few characters up her sleeve. Nope, Miyako it is. Makes sense. This is Vivi's most played matchup by a significant margin. He spots Skeleton and Inami both plenty of times. Keeping the pressure relatively safe. Ending on 2C, that's +1. Vivi trying to find a way in. Okay, a little risky of an anti-air option, but it does work out well. Stuffing that early jump in. Yeah, rising anti-air and Koma jump C though, a little difficult. Pretty active, beefy hitbox. Oh no, we tried chasing air tech back a little too closely. That's +4 invul-wise. But Miyako Wake Up is way too fast for you to just land on the other side like that and pretend you're running Oki. And we toss Skeleton out of the tech, sealing that burst. He does have some insurance if he gets hit now, though. Understandable burst, necessary for survival. One more hit, can take this for Vivi, but Skeleton boldly dashing with that low-profile 2C. Oh no, no confirm, that could prove fatal. Oh no! There we go. Vivi almost giving me a heart attack, but sealing that third or fourth kill opportunity. Better late than never. Skeleton standing up during 2-2B, that's a low. Vivi and Max 2. Throw! Ah, you dashed! You could have just thrown! Chooses not to burst, has those reduces on deck. Koma damage looking like H-Koma damage right there. Letting go of the shield, recognizing that it would be rather suicidal to hold for much longer. Vivi getting another throw off though. Who grapples the grapplers? They're trying to threaten that space, neither wanting to get too close into each other's threat range, though. Yeah, I wouldn't want to fall on Skeleton from there either after what he's presented. A good dash under, breaking Miyako's ankles. One more full confirm can kill from either side, though those will require a few more attempts. That still will... Oh shit, misses the reduce. Never mind. Skeleton on match point. He got fairly healthy meter. Skeleton seemed to hesitate a bit on what he was doing next between low shielding again or waiting into a throw. 5C. Oh, bold dash, but does block in time. Oh no, 2-2C! If you don't get a hit with it, it is the worst thing in the world. Vivi hesitating a bit, does not want the reward of taking that second game to be her undoing, but it might give Skeleton a little too much momentum. Home and Blood Heat, terrifying. At least his last arc is a little more limited in effectiveness. We threw an air dash in there. Fancy. Skeleton, yeah, that's a safe jump. Looking to snatch all the momentum back. All he needs is one more hit. Don't tech too predictably. It was unpredictable, but we didn't get a chance to punish. And 623A putting a foot in Miyako's face. Moving Skeleton into Winners Finals. And who will we see facing him? I believe the conflict is going to be between Darko and Crocs and Socks. This should be interesting. Neither of these characters really want to approach much. Assuming they're both here. Where are Darko and Crocs and Socks? I currently see 2 empty plastic chairs. I almost see 3, even there's one just outside the camera's range. But I guess we'll see any moment now. Until then, we're chilling with this nice CSS theme. Oh, hey, there's Darko. And there is Crocs and Socks. Okay. This is an interesting matchup. You've got 2 characters that don't want to approach at all, but do have some set play when they finally punish the opponent for doing so. Now this should be F Mech or maybe C Mech versus F Hime. Bit of a tier disparity here. F Hime widely considered one of the best characters in the game. Top 5, top 3, top 1, depending on who you ask. Darko, meanwhile, all the mechs that he's proficient with, which is all of them, range between low end of mid tier and low tier. Okay, is this a button check or are we just in there immediately? Okay, seems we're in there. Darko, getting a knockdown, can't quite go far enough to get much set play out of it, and they say Melty stages are too small. Not quite getting our air throw enders, but it's not too bad to leave Hime in the air. That's where she can't air guard if she wants to go into flight mode, and if she doesn't go in flight mode, her jump is the floatiest in the game. Darko with round 1, though. Spending some meter, that's not punishable. We don't flight cancel it, though, so that guy's was a little scarier. Good weight on Crocs and Socks for when Darko's actually going to land, to snipe him just above the ground. Also showing awareness of F Moon landing recover, not waiting for the landing itself. Yeah, that he may respect. Her range is so long, she can redash from so far. You don't gotta do that, though. And we're, once again, just ending into set, but doesn't have the frame advantage without a wall slam or something, which this character does not have off her air combos. Ground teching, ill-advised. Hime is perfectly actionable there. Oh, he's trying to bait Darko in. Yeah, just trying to make that safe. And yeah, you gotta stand shield that. That geyser, fun fact. It's a low, but you gotta stand shield it. Also kind of odd, because most projectiles in this game you can stand or crouch shield. Hime's just got the privilege, I guess. Okay, just does some stuff in the air to make it look like he's going for mix, but nope. And Croc's hesitating on his shield counter. Biggest one in the game, and plus in Hime's case. Darko on a pretty good life lead regardless, though, just getting the hits where he needs to, and not actually letting Crocs get offensive momentum off his hits. Darko with game 1. Okay, Crocs just going in, does not want any of that gunning nonsense. 2C, it's plus. Gotta take a risk, or you can just chill. Tries to throw us, but Croc's just dashing as deep as he possibly can. And advancing shield counter is no good here either. What are you doing there, though? Guess he just really believed that Darko was gonna match there, and also didn't want to get like a frame trap into full combo. Yeah, that 5C is plus a lot. It is also safe on shield due to having one-sided hit stop. Darko on match point, looking a little parched for meter. Croc's not ready for these landings near him, though. Not putting out a button or even throwing it. Does walk under. Still doesn't assert too much, though. Okay, that does deny that setup. Crocs does have a slight life lead now, so I guess he doesn't have to worry too much about it being set again. Opting to try and go in pretty often, though. Yeah, there's the guys I was about to say he might want to do more. Darko not actually realizing that's an air counter hit either. Just wanting for that quick and dirty confirm. Oh, we tech, that's a little scary. Okay, we're punishing the tech with the DP. Air unblockable. Can be a little dangerous against delay tech or air tech back into gambles, but work there. He may still a little better at doing DP, air tech into DP due to her DP yielding higher frame advantage on hit than most. We do get our jump and confirm into that set play. Never mind, but that one doesn't go away on hit. Let's see that insurance. It's like I never didn't sign up for this. And you're dead. Darko moving into winners finals, just like last year. Good shit. I believe that'll give us some losers matches next. It appears that there's a bit of dispute. Skeleton gave Crocs and Socks practice for the wrong mech. He was playing C mech a bit earlier. That is not the one. Okay, next up we got Lem, the Kyanta Legend, the F Roa Warrior, facing off with Sora, an F Hime player that I believe had to upset Nutmilk to get here. Okay. This should be an F-Moon matchup, much like what we saw last. A lot of F-Moons we're seeing tonight. We got Skeleton as the lone C-Moon warrior so far. Seems we're doing some controller around messing. Now, Caster can be a little controller finicky here and there. Okay. Maybe they're button checking, maybe they're not. We're about to find out. Oh no, are we having more controller cuckage? I love Caster. Okay, seems we're button checking. Understood. Okay. We're charging, we're shielding, we're jump seeing. It's like the match actually started. Okay, we got the patented Lem F Roa. Let's see that big beefy damage. Nope, just ops for Oki and not spending meter. Okay, we spend some meter to get out very far, and we recover in time to still assert ourselves. Efro can technically disrespect that Oki right there with his 2 and 4C. Very active air unblockable reversal. And Hime 2A, it might be slow, but it's as long as most characters be normals in exchange and disjointed. Lem just believing in his buttons. Make me respect you. Run real Oki, motherfucker. Oh, tech trap. You can, like, delay air tech back in response to the super flash, but it's definitely one of the harder air tech trap type setups to actually get out of, compared to most that just allow you to air tech back and then be aware of your options. We're jump seeing a little too hard. This character's got one of the best shield counters in the game, but the only way to undo a bad jump C is a good jump C. And Sora just not getting out of that corner. There's space in the corner. Yeah, we see it. One of the few left-rights that actually works on Hime, and it's not even very good. Oh, he saw the gold of kill, but that was fool's gold. Oh, we don't get to do our funny little meter break combo while in max. Try shimming, but Lem loves pressing those buttons. Lem with game 1. Walk behind. No 2C for you. This character's safe on everything. Anti-air DP, though, with an air blockable one, no less. Okay, we've got another knockdown. Don't tech. Or do. Never mind, Lem jumped. I'm here to gaslight you. I think Sora tried jumping right at the end there. Maybe he tried instant overheading, though he didn't have meter to confirm if so. Okay, I guess we can call that preemptive meter management. We advanced. That's death! Wait, never mind, he didn't have meter. Crossed up the DP input, though. I saw that 2-1-4. Lime on match point. Sora, gotta make those adjustments fast. Maybe a bit of tier difference here, but Efroa can still end matches fast if you let him hit you. Speaking of letting him hit you, you're letting him hit you. A barely seeable same side. We get out again, and we snipe that landing once more. Oh no, you ended into button. This character could have been 2-seeing so much sooner because of how high it hits. Lem asking, let me JC, please, from the other side of the setup. I guess that's a C, and you were J'ing while it happened, in one way or another. Okay, Sora just needs one more hit, put himself partially on the board, and that interaction has happened 3 times now. Sora's staying alive, though. And we're sniping those feet again. This character's not going to come to you. I'm using my air normals to retreat and control space. It's Hime. That is her space. Okay, we're going to finish this combo. Killer Oki. Fastball low. We're blocking those. This needs one more to confirm to take this game. Okay, Geyser does not work this time. No shield for you. Lem, the air-to-ground mix master. Getting some health back. Basically same health when you factor in Guts now. Lem might even have life lead. Never mind, now we're same again. He's just flying in. F-Moon landing recovery. Still not saving you from that shield counter, though. Opts for flight a little late. Lem blocking that shit. Doesn't get many EX guards off that. That's auto guard. Ideally, you shield it, but blocking is still not dying. But that was dying. Okay, 1-1. Lem's talking about how he wants to leave, but we can't let the F-Row dream die. We gotta stare Sora into the eyes and tell him, I'm gonna block that fucking DP, not that one. Okay, seems like there was a slight gap. Lem tried doing something. Well, not necessarily a gap. Maybe he just let go of block. There's what he might have wanted to do, though. Who knows? Into the other corner we go. Doesn't meaty. That move's not quite a reversal, but it's invul very fast. And invul on hit, too, in case there's insurance nearby. Sora dropping his combos, though. This might prove fatal. We're in. And Lem standing up for some reason. Sora now on match point.
Get it right.
Lem saying he was jumping, not standing. Well, in order to jump, you must first stand. Lem once on match point. Sora looking to DTR him out of that victory, though. Oh no, we're hit crouching. That results in a little more damage. Wonder if that was a DP getting buffered. What's the mix? We crouched too soon, oh no! Sora! Healing it back. Neither of these players seem to have wanted to do this. One wanted dinner, one karaoke. Perhaps there's a winner inside all us losers, and a loser inside all us winners. Anyway, next up we have Jemmy versus... Who is Jemmy versusing? Jar. I do not know who that is. Okay, we have Jar on the scene. Wonder what the jar is filled with, or perhaps it's empty. It's also a mystery who Jar plays. Jemmy, we've seen him play C-Say, we've seen him play F-Say. There's footage out there of him on C-Maids as well, but I'm not sure if I've seen him play that character in bracket today. Okay. We're seeing the C-Maids now. This is an exciting character that isn't seen too much. In large part due to the solo maids existing. She's still quite strong, though. And we've got another F Miyako on the scene, too. We saw this character in Winners earlier. Stubby range, but big damage. Also, one of the throws that'll make you kill yourself on defense the most, because it has the intimidation factor of combo ability. Oh no, we crouched and seemed to try mashing. Nope, that angle still leaves Miyako plus. Didn't jail long enough, though. Air normals in the... Not air normals, just... block stun in the air in general in this game is always 8 frames. So you really gotta keep on them right until they fall in order to get a true guard break. Okay, trying to play a bit of space control with our specials between the assists and the dust. And... seems Jar tried dashing or something. Ill-advised. Okay, Jar so far dying a death by 1,000 cuts, and that actually worked. Wonder if that was meant to be dust, or he just believed in 236C that much. And the anti-air dust, 623B charge, takes it. The other F Miyako player in the distance talking about how this matchup sucks, which is correct. Siazui, very mobile. A lot of zoning tools and ability to maneuver around with it very well. She also has a good anti-air 5A, unlike most characters. And synergizes very well with her rising jump A. Are we going to see the 50-50? What side are we going to be on? Other side. Does block the 2-2C. Blocks it again. Jar trying to get that move to work, but so far it's either been blocked or disrespected every time. I guess if it's to respect it, still means you get pressure. Just gotta hope you don't get 2-3-6 out of the sky again. These mate assists don't really seem to be doing much, though. The 6-2-3B charge has been doing wonders so far. Yeah, it's hitting so vertically, it's very hard for Miyako to get in unless she jumps in at a very diagonal angle that's kind of seeable, where you're probably not going to do it. Or she has to get a very precise cross-up jump B angle. Bonk. Clock's starting to tick. We wait. You crouch. You gotta crouch it, though. Miyako's safe if you stand block it. Not all airborne creatures are overheading you. We jump out. Not gonna get this life lead back unless you hero heat, which I don't advise. You did not hero heat. Good job. Okay, round apiece, similar meter. Let's see what round 3's got for us. Oh, we're trying to 236B through neutral. We're staying alive except for the follow-up. Does not tech in a way I agree with. Finally, we've got the mate assists to act as the insurance you want them to be. We don't finish our combo, though, but we are in max in case we need the insurance. Doesn't burst. I agree with that with the amount of damage done. A very delayed empty throw, but don't gotta worry about it too much if they don't confirm. Speaking of confirms, though, we protect our high with jump B again. That is a life lead in burst. Very high jump B. Okay, we do heat the gap. Mizui heat, not the largest, but if you're going that deep with your overhead, it works pretty well. Okay, doesn't tech this time. Bonk. Let's see that Bento Oki. This character's got the death by 1,000 cuts Oki. Her mix-up in the corner isn't great, but her strike throw is some of the best in the game. Just running way over, but you don't quite have life lead yet. Can't run away too much. Now you definitely don't have it. But his... Damn, I was gonna say the assist finally comes into play again. Kohaku, you could have done it all. Actually, no, Kohaku, you did great. Hizui just didn't finish your food for you. And Hizui's cooking is canonically ass, so... Wait, no, Kohaku's the one who's cooking. Why didn't you finish Kohaku's meal, Nesan? Yeah, that was a little too low. Overhead hits its mark. Oh no, that wasn't meant to happen. Yep, telegraph dive kick. Shield counter is guaranteed from there. And it jumps very high to bait that heat. You're not anti-heating me again. I do not want to play neutral with you more. Jar on match point. Jemmy gotta get out all the kitchen supplies to avoid getting stuffed in the jar now. Uncharged 5C does not go far enough to catch the jump. And we are just stacking our projectiles. Just wait. Could have thrown or even 2B to disrupt the stand shield. Keeping it safe, though. Did not seem to be ready to see the relatively seeable other side there, but I'm not sure why I'm saying but that did in fact lead to your undoing. Jemmy's staying out of the jar for now. Jemmy's sitting on a lot of meter to fuck around with, find out with, EX dust with. Jar trying to play it a little safe, waiting a bit before going in. Does not want to die to the appearance of victory being in their grasp. Just barely misses the punish on 623B. Has the right idea, though. The move does cost a lot of frames, so if you jump over Hizui, you can often get a punish. Just walking back, behind the assist. Almost gets a nice guard break. Well, the guard break itself was nice, just wasn't quite ready for the combo. Just not quite ready for just how nice they truly are. Uncharged 623B this time, finding its mark. Also quite irritating to deal with. Jamming on a good life lead, but we nicely shield out too. That assist would have been stand shieldable as well. This wants the damage, I guess. I guess with Hizui backdash. Oki doesn't matter too much mid-screen. Oh no. These confirms, or lack of thereof, seem to be constant. Why would you do that, though? Okay, that works, I guess. You know, it doesn't work, though. Not finishing your combos. Oh, wait, Jemmy does still have a very small life lead. That barely hits to it. I'm surprised that didn't get out space. Yeah, just burn it. And we even get some style instead of just running the clock. Nice. 1-1. Alright, we've seen a bit of adjustments from both sides in terms of playing around certain tools, shifting how we use them. Oh no. Yeah, if you charge 623B, the dust persists. That's a safe jump. Though, the DP's safe too. If you stand block it, yeah, just EX cancel it. Good weight on Jar, not just running into EX Dust headfirst and dying for it. Oh, we've got a little more damage on that throw. Nice weight from Jemmy. Does not want his assists getting used against him. But we've got a nice heroic 2-3-6 beat. Doesn't get the knockdown, though. This could prove fatal. Oh, we're alive. Does not quite get punched for the Hizui Piss, but doesn't get opened up by it either. Overhead hits. We haven't presented it. All match. Oh, no. Blocks the far 2-2B. Surprised we didn't see an air throw there. Very scary moment there. And the insurance hits again. Jammy on match point, looking to turn this around. Has almost fully escaped the jar now, looking to shatter it next. Tries to air shield. Might have occasional potential if you find yourself falling into dust, but you gotta fall into dust for that to happen. The safe jump gets DP'd again. We do crouch it the DP now, but still aren't quite ready to punish. Might be feeling a bit of nerves on both sides. Understandable. No backdash for you. We in there. Big damage. Life counts equalized. That's plus. Good use of 623C as an option against the plus frames. Does it again, just wants to control the screen, but not letting that projectile deny us our landing. We grapple the fake grappler. Not able to finish it again, though. Similar life counts. Destiny Mash, OTG, that shits. We're at Braver Grave now. Both on a lot of meter. Both characters love having that shit for offense and defense. Somewhat scary 6-3B. Miyako backdash is not good. Survives the tech. Good gap DP. No 5C'ing back in for you. And we're all the way in the other corner. 2-2C finally working as well. We're just getting a bunch of loose hits now. What's the Oki now? Good throw, denying that disrespect. Is this it? And it's Jover. Jar nearly clinching it, though. Jemmy moving on, hitting that top 6. Okay, I believe this means we now have loser's side top 6. We're going to be seeing some of our friends that we saw in winners earlier. And now, previous losers players get to be subject to their wrath.
Huh? Yeah.
So I believe next up we have Sora versus Crocs and Socks. Oh, that's a Hime mirror. That sounds awesome. Or, nope, we're having winners finals next. Okay, that works too. Run back from last year, Darko versus Skeleton. Skeleton took this in a fairly heated grands, featuring a bracket reset on Darko's part. Wonder if we'll be seeing the same characters as last year, too. We've been seeing Darko on the F-Mech all brackets so far. Skeleton seems to be on the Coma. Oh, nope. Darko, back to C-Mech. maybe just prefers this matchup. F-Mech, not too great at fighting characters that can navigate or somewhat linear zoning. NC-Mech's got a somewhat better defensive utility too. Also, she's less focused on winning through looping, Oki, and pressure against a character with good defensive options. Skeleton immediately pushing Darko into the corner. We're seeing a dive kick as well. There's some quick and tasteful combos so far. Off of me. Tries opting for the classic vacuum tick throw. Good weight. Misinputs the throw, though. Had the right idea, just doesn't input the punish right. We meet her done to get a little more damage, too. Good reduces from Darko, too. Not taking too much damage. Gaslit throw. Just whiff that jump C, and you'll have just enough frame advantage to throw his ass. Skeleton looking at this next round with way more meter than Darko, too. Opting for the air tech situation. Akazui's air throw isn't the best due to it being techable. Oh, I wonder if that was intentional. Might have been going for some weird reset there, but Skeleton knows his techs pretty well. Good jump on the command grab, and Darko just crouching. Might have been trying to buffer 2-2 there. Crouch does result in you taking higher damage, though. Good jump. Looking to get a lot of health back. Nekazui leaves a lot of red health in her combos, too, meaning that if the opponent gets a heat off, she might have to kill them twice. Come also has high base health to boot. Good air dash to avoid a potential guard break, but also good awareness from Darko, knowing that the guard break wasn't guaranteed. The simple two-way staggers, getting it well. Maybe mistimed an EX guard. In any case, Skeleton with game 1. And a good dash under 5A right at the get-go. Jumpy. It's a good normal on mech, but it's very forward-oriented. Oh no, we don't tech? Oh, we're doing the funny loop. Just one rep. Maximizing that meter gain. And that nice meaty 2B. It's 0, it's active. Fully disjointed can be plus if you time your meaty with it right. Good dash under. Just needs one more hit. Just trying to control the general space. Doesn't want to commit too much, except with that shield. But it wasn't too committal if you don't get punished for it, after all. Throws a little too soon. 2-2C is throwable, but gotta throw it post-super flash, not pre. Darko seems to have just been going for an empty jump throw. Doesn't get all hits of 6-2-3A, no knockdown. It's a very close and intimate missile. Works out fine, though. Yeah, you're still best off throwing it so you don't need a guard break into an even bigger combo. Yep, once again, knowing the option. Just shield that shit from that height, you're perfectly safe. Hades in with jump B. Doesn't realize he's out of range for 2A, though. Come with 2A, very stubby. Deep 2B. We saw 6-2-3-A on a wake-up. Wonder if that was a misinput. Skeleton not quite finishing his food, though. Darko's got another chance at life. Skeleton still on a life lead, though, so if he wants to, could just wait out a range to punish heat, but that works, too. Skeleton with game 2. Looking to get that 3-0. And ID Jump C is a good way to start your journey to finishing that 3-0. Darko, once again, not teching forward after Jump 2-3-6B ender. Don't tech that, though. That's not what you want to tech. Still not teching. Misses the knockdown ender, but Darko autopiloting his air techs, not ready to do a follow-up. Skeleton on match point. Okay, makes use of that respective frame and dive kick to do a slower normal this time. Darko still not biting, though. That did some pretty hefty damage. Skeleton respecting the landing, and Darko expecting either respect or a shield, just goes for empty land throw. Air dash is a little too deep, though. Might have not gotten the button out. This game doesn't have any buffer for non-command normals, so happens. This is death. Opting for that quick and snazzy low air throw as well. Skeleton cementing his place in Grand Finals. Okay.
I can't tell.
Okay, so I believe that brings us now to either the Hime mirror in Crocs and Socks versus Sora, or Jamie versus Vivi. Damn, we almost got 2 mirrors in this bracket. We very nearly got an F Miyako mirror as well.
Alright, friends. Good?
Hello? It appears we have another person trying to join me on the mic.
Not milk.
We got the one and only Nutritious Milk.
Don't say one. Like, come on.
I mean, what other nutritious milks are there?
I guess it's just me.
Yeah. So you are, in fact, the one and the only Nutritious Milk.
I had a lot to say about that match, but it was just you. I was just stuck in limbo.
Damn. Well, it's still got a few more matches for you to say a lot about. Maybe we'll even have that match again, depending on how Darko performs.
Yeah.
And if Skeleton wants to keep playing Seacoma and not some funny other character. Yeah, next up, as mentioned before, either the Hime Mirror or Jimmy gets to continue his journey through fighting F Miyakos. Nope, seems like we're getting the Hime Mirror first.
I don't know a whole lot about that.
That matchup is pretty cursed, considering her Geyser on block can be punished by Geyser. Yeah. Yeah. So neutral is kind of like automatically a scramble.
Don't block Geyser. Then she throws out another Geyser. And then...
Yeah.
Punish?
If one side blocks Geyser, the other can immediately Geyser afterwards to punish the Geyser. Yeah.
Nice.
It's pretty great. Let's see if they have their 236 inputs on deck.
Yeah, these two are definitely FPV players.
Yeah.
A real unbiased
We're gonna see it.
what this garbage is. This is gonna be the pinnacle of the track.
Now, I don't know if it's gonna be unbiased or not, but...
I don't know. I think this is a whoever wins, we lose situation.
Something in between. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not even sure if I'd say ew to the fucking matchup as much as Crocs' palette. Alright. Let's see the footsies. Yeah, that's footsies. Oh, we don't quite have our combos, though, and we're immediately matching on Wake Up 2. First Geyser just gets immediately hit instead of getting you hit. Hime's a little harder to mix with Hime 2 due to her very tall collision box on Wake Up. Yeah, just opting to safely hover, though that would have been DPable technically. And does time that to hit the few vuln frames on 2 and 4C. Missing our tech, though. Yeah, no zoning for you. Crocs knows that shit. He's more than ready to throw out those swords of revealing light when the opponent's on death's door.
Oh, yeah,
Sora looking a little unprepared. There we go! Don't Geyser me, unless it's gonna hit.
not like this. Not like this.
Hi there, Intel.
Okay, crouching again! This character is perfectly actionable after that. The pillar itself is a mid. You don't have to worry about where you block that. Just be mindful.
Quickly, but sure. Okay.
Oh, it doesn't punish it. There we go. Technically, you don't flight cancel 2C you can punish Geyser at that range. That is an interesting choice. He's just vibing in the sky. Want to get a little closer to those nightly stars. I'm sure they look beautiful in this scene if it had a budget. Okay, one more mix. Are we gonna block high this time? No. I mean, that works. That works too, though. Yep, Scramble Lord Crocs, putting himself on match point.
Sorry. See, dash. Air dash in. JC in the combo.
Nope. You have to respect the initial pillar, unless you EX DP. Or I guess you can shield too. And we just DP again. I think that was a tech punish. This is death if we finish our food. Swallowed.
Delicious. Delicioso.
Low health character.
Mirrors goes quick as.
Yeah, it's usually if you're not swinging a lot, it's a lot of doing nothing in neutral because neither side wants to get geysered, and then it's just a vortex if you hit your combos the moment you finally get that hit. Yeah. Yeah, the one good thing I can say about the Hime mirror is that at least it does have low health characters on board compared to stuff like the narrow mirror, which is just as vile, but it takes way, way, way longer.
Much longer.
Yeah.
I had to run for 10 years.
For sure.
At least this time it ran only for like 10 seconds.
Yeah. Yeah, now we've got Jemmy and Vivi.
Oh boy. Alright. Seth Miyako for sure. Forgive me.
Most likely, at least.
Seifuku or Moons.
Yeah. Yeah, one of two Seifuku moons as well.
Shall see.
We might see C or F. Or maybe he'll really throw us for a loop and pick the hard moon. Technically, Vivi does have the chance to throw us for a loop too. She has a large bag of characters between C Hazui, H Akia, H Miyako, and many others. F Aoko.
And F vehicle versus.
Hopefully not that.
Please no.
Okay, it's a button check, thank God.
Thank merciful Lord. What do you gotta do with these characters? You're setting some expectations or something.
Yeah.
I like that.
The cat is fine too, on both sides. Okay, I think we're picking real characters now. Yeah, those are real enough characters.
Mia Siemens. And look how fun this game.
Yeah, I've mentioned before, this matchup's pretty cursed for Miyako. She doesn't do well against either Hazui or Kohaku. Despite a slight tier difference, Hazui is often considered worse for Miyako than Kohaku.
She just sticks out the dust and shit.
Yeah. Her defensive and neutral options are just such a nightmare to deal with Miyako's movement and normal set.
They just hit the talk on a whim.
Yeah, and one of the things we just saw there, that anti-air 5A. Okay, testing the waters with the tech, or maybe just knew that that wasn't going to work. I couldn't tell. We do air dash into charge 63B. Text forward's rather bold, but Jemmy just wanted those frames for it to set up an assist. 623C, finding its way though. Into the corner with you. Wants to go into max, I guess, and there's your max. Oh, that was meant to be an IH mix, but kind of missed it, but it's okay. This character does have some good ways to bait and outspace heat, which is the same as baiting it. As we saw there, one more hit.
It's a precarious position.
Yeah, Jemmy doesn't have heat either. They have to push the offensive. We jump out and you try chasing air tech back. You cannot immediately air throw punish air tech back. They're gonna air throw you if you do that. Still trying to assert some space with the Kohaku Broom assist. Next results. Still finding our face inside 623B. You're basically not punishing it from the air at all if she's doing it in the corner. Vivi finding herself asserting pressure though. And just going for a smooth land into low this time. Realizing Jemmy is not a fuzzy thrower.
Oh!
The 2-2C, finding its mark. Jemmy blocked a few against Jar, but these are built different. Okay, Epse. This character...
Specifically, though.
It's not too strange. I've seen him play that character a few times. Yeah, this character... This character has relatively difficult to disrespect Oki. She just doesn't do much damage, which is her main issue. But she has some fairly good buttons. And 2K. Into some autonomous hitboxes you can't gamble against. And she just loops that outside of some very specific combos. She does have a command grab too, and a nice 2A. But even when playing strike throw, the strike option just isn't that scary. And the throw obviously scales a lot because it's Melty Blood. Jemmy's still finding a lot of hits. Ready to inflict the 1,000 paper cuts on Vivi.
That's the way to put it. He doesn't do too much damage.
Yep. We do have some loops that gives us some more meter. Miyako backdash, not getting punished for once in its life.
Alright, counter hit.
Tries rising into jump C, that's actually gonna kill. One thing about Say's damage across the board though, her air thunder does hit like a motherfucker. Or at least half of one. Oh, catches the landing, not ready. Just opt for another hit. Opt for a more damaging hit even. Doesn't know to ground tech. That's not a good sign. If you don't tech that character's air throw, she gets like actual Oki. Or maybe Jemmy just really believed that he was gonna get thrown if he ground teched. While also not believing enough to disrespect it. Okay, we blocked 2-2C this time. Another good gap 2 and 4C. Good rising jump A counter hit. That's gonna put Vivi in max again. Get that knockdown. Has a bit of insurance. Throw. I fucking saw that coming. She had the insurance. She was in max.
It's fair.
Unless Jemmy had the balls to wake up throw back. He wasn't confirming off shit for Abare. Okay, Vivi on match point. Missing a few confirms with these 5As and B normals. And just seeing it frame 1, I'm gonna jam my best 2A in the game in there. What's the mix? Floats back very far. Vivi was crouching for a bit, but not long enough. And we're gonna lose life lead for this. Opts for the 50-50. I fucking saw the throw coming. I saw Max on the other side, and like, you're gonna act like you have Max again. One more hit. We block the empty low. Scary though. That's death. Vivi moving into top 4.
Leave already in top 4, huh?
Yep. Yeah, it went by so fast with the Hime mirror.
Yeah, with how long, quote unquote, that took.
Yeah. So now we get to see these two facing off.
Right. Hime versus potentially Miyako again. But we'll see, I suppose.
Yeah, let's see.
Unless he has something up his sleeve.
What can you have up your sleeve against FHime is a better question.
You guys hear everyone following in the background? Jesus Christ.
Yep.
Why are comedians so loud?
No, they're just this hyped to see Miyako fight Hime.
I'm sure. Yo.
Oops. Alright. Oh, we're seeing the F Alco. Understandable, this character is actually pretty good at fighting top tiers.
Makes a lot more sense.
Yeah. She can harass in neutral with fireballs. She also has harder to disrespect mix-ups.
I guess we're gonna see how, like, the, Southern Character Soft hasn't played all of this.
Yeah.
No doubt. Okay.
The very tip of that geyser sniping the feet. You still gotta keep blocking low. You just get hit by the pillar. Maybe that first time was meant to be a DP too, and she just did it again to show that's what I meant to do. I did not just get hit, I just got cucked by Alco wake-up timing. Crux and Socks drawing first blood. You just toss him. Just DPs. Doesn't want to get thrown again. Dashing real far, we're in max. What are we gonna do with it? Doesn't get 2-3-6C's missiles out actually, so just ends up wasting meter for that trade.
Looks like.
Yep. Proc's taking game one. Wonder if we're gonna stay on F Alco or not. Seems so. Oh, nope.
No?
We're going back. Understandable.
Really know what Megan's looking out.
Yep.
Whatsoever.
Taking a moment to think, it would seem.
Yeah.
I got mixed a bit by that Roa pick. I've seen her play F Roa. I would have given her a bit of a stink eye if she stuck to that.
I mean, you never know, right?
We're sticking to the comfy character, though. Or at least as comfy as you can be when playing F Miyako against good characters.
All you need is that hit, right?
Yeah, all you need is that hit,
Especially for
and
this character.
yeah, she can effectively two-touch FHime. She just needs to get those juicy hits. Okay, we are punishing Prox taking to the air for no reason out the gate as the most grounded character in the game. And getting another hit. Nope. Just waiting. Knows Prox likes to swing. Just needs one more hit now. Opting for that hard knockdown. Ends up shielding. Might have been expecting Prox to just mash immediately. Yeah, that move ranges between slightly minus and 0 at most ranges. And BB, once again, just pestering Prox, going to the sky. Rather dangerous for UMAD to do due to her aforementioned somewhat stinky air mobility, unless she's in flight mode, in which case she can't block. Okay, what's the mix? BB seeing it. Okay, also calls the geyser correctly.
You see
Oh.
into some situation there and then grab into etc, etc.
What's the mix? Other side. Doesn't confirm though. And everyone's just crouching after pillar. No one's ready for it. Oh, wants that mid-screen knockdown into flight mix. And Prox actually realizing that he didn't get the proper knockdown ender, so instead waits. And VV also playing it smart and safe and not teching. Wasn't able to quite finish it though. Prox on match point now. Throws again! To the other corner with you. I'm more comfortable here. All combos work here, unlike the other one. I think she wanted to charge 6C there to maybe break a shield. Either way, gets a crouching starter, which actually does less damage on Miyako because of how her combo routing works. 7 golden letters, equalizing the score.
perfect vehicle too.
Yep.
Watch out for it.
Mm-hmm.
Like charge 5C. Is it
The one she did was charge 6C.
6C?
Yeah, it's a mid, but it's unshieldable. And we saw Crocs does like his shields.
To it puts you into a situation where you can get that perfect 50-50.
Yep.
Right?
Well, near perfect at least.
Near.
It's perfect enough against most of the player base. Most of us don't let shit. Okay, 2-2B. Below opens up. Similar life counts. Yeah, I was kind of expecting a DP there. Trying to dash, but this is Hime's world. Hime's neutral. But this Miyako's offense. There's the unshieldable. This is death if we don't drop. And we do not.
That's
Only one dropping is Crocs to the floor. Vivi on match point. Literally 0.1% from max, and there's the max. And just boldly mashing. We've got that insurance. We're not afraid. And Crocs just whiffing air normals. You can actually flight cancel that character's air normals on whiff. But Crocs doesn't seem ready for it. Crouching again. Tossing him.
not going to be quite it here, but just one more hit. One straight hit, and you will get it. Right?
What the fuck was that?
Melty blood accusing turn tone.
I've never seen that one. Just their atoms phase through each other.
Killer.
All that empty space exists for a reason. That it?
Scary one, different works, and then
And we're at Braver Grave. Similar meter.
this round could be anyone's game here.
Yep.
I don't like this. I really don't.
Scary.
Too scared.
Oh, intimidated by that deep run.
And Crocs doesn't start here with the pillar.
And crouches again. Just not ready for it. Might be trying to input DP during that gap, but I'm pretty sure it can be done gapless is the thing.
Even so, you saw what happened after that.
But we have a hit, and harassing Crocs into the floor. This is where Miyako shines, somewhat at least. It happened again, okay.
What's going on?
Does that just happen on Miyako?
You're point guessing.
Well, I guess good on Vivi for not shielding each time the Super Flash happens.
Nooch. Melty nooch.
Staying patient, but finally gets gaslit.
Oh, that's...
Crocs moving into top 3. Vivi hitting that top first spot, though. Congratulations to Vivi. And Darko gets his run back with... Not Darko gets his run back. Crocs gets his run back with Darko. Crocs... Now I'm saying the wrong person again. Darko gets potentially ran back by Crocs.
Oh wait, I can't. If I press A, B, or C, you can do that. This is no reason. That's the only mix on it. Yeah. I still don't know how to use star cookies. Is that effective on what do you play again?
Okay, I wonder if we're going to see the C or the F mech. Seems like we're seeing the F mech again. It did work quite nicely last time.
Here, we should grab to play that mech. Not a lot of people know how to play this thing.
Yeah.
Strange creature.
Yeah, she's got kind of awkward and unintuitive neutral that does kind of struggle against a lot of characters, but she does have somewhat intimidating offense due to having an autonomous projectile on deck, so gambling against her is hard.
Exactly.
And it enhances her throw game. Granted, if she doesn't want to throw you, her other mix options are a little more limited, because there's no left-right facet to it, and her high-low game is mostly limited to the F-Moon ID Jump A Fuzzy. but
See
that can still bring you far.
That he may just sticking things out.
Okay, Darko's stand blocking that shit. No fear. He is just not getting opened up. Prox has not thrown anybody this whole bracket, too. He just wants the reward of his combos, and he's perfectly willing to just wait it out. Never mind. Darko's saying, I'm tired of waiting. I wonder if Darko was actually waiting specifically until Crocs hit max, where he could present throw into Arc Drive. And Crocs trying to DP when Darko's nowhere near him. He just needed that one chance to play, and then it was all over. Making it safe.
Crocs gonna kill, but no, not quite.
Just zoning. Crocs does have meter on deck. There it is. Good shield. Good delay, too.
Yes.
Great job staggering the answer out of Crocs instead of just letting his follow-up whiff. Almost has a nice hover over all the stars, but that actually almost made it more dangerous because of the single counter hit.
And this count, he may be.
He's just jumping. I think it was got an air dash start up there.
Knock down into lows, and that's that.
I think he waited a bit, which also baited an up answer out of Crocs because he was hesitant to DP. Yep. Darko with game 1.
It's a knockdown.
We got that Oki again, but Crocs is just like, I'm gonna DP again, it's gonna work this time. And it does. He's a believer. Okay, we're fucking up the environment. Crocs is like, my character's literally the earth. You think I'm gonna let that slide?
Here, please. Not a comeback. Air here is so awful.
Empty throw. Crocs sees that we're over here, though. Crocs trying to mash after, but Darko knows the safety from that falling shield counter.
These pickups are so nice on those kind of hits as well.
We finally fall to those 2As.
Chance. Oh.
Yeah, uncancelled shield still has some counter hit recovery. He knew that the shield counter wasn't going to work from before, but still just wasn't ready for an answer. That's air unblockable. We're just dashing in. We got that knockdown. Laser. And it's still here! What you mashing, bro?
Counter hit on that, too.
He waits, but Crocs will just wait on that forever.
Hold up, shield, counter, then fucked, right? What can you do? What's your right?
Now we've got those 2As. Machine gunning them. Okay, Crocs no longer trying to geyser here after showing that Darko isn't biting. Darko doing a lot of empty jumps, does not want to get hit by a stray EX pillar.
Straight hits, but in the air,
Nope.
There's not really much you can capitalize on, but there's something there. Air throw.
One more hit can end this if we confirm it effectively. Though that might bode the same. This combo won't, though.
There it is.
There we go. That's not quite death. Oh shit! I didn't know you could combo from there further. Okay. Some snaz from Darko. An ops for an empty low that actually ends up mixing him. We both shield, okay. Sure.
Here's the thing. Apime's already at half health. It's not a good situation.
Yep.
Pillar.
Yeah, I was expecting that. If it was from a little higher, he might have even just been able to catch the landing with Geyser.
Super jump. Oh, but of course, pillar. Aaron blockable for some ungodly reason. Look in the hell. Oh, overhead, and then. Let's go.
Yep.
That's
1-1.
that.
Crocs showing his adaptations.
Jeez, Louise.
Determined to make this in all New York finals in Canada.
It's 11 happen. At least have some Canadian representation, please, God.
No, we're here to kill them all.
Please. Eat some maple syrup.
Nope.
Some maple leaves, please.
We're gonna suck you dry.
All right.
Oh shit, Croc's in the corner. Never mind, we're mashing DP to reduce. Demanding that Darko confirm his hits. And Darko demanding that Crocs look at the screen when he's comboing. Darko exploded Crocs.
Oh,
Determined to keep Canada uncolonized.
somehow a riser JA ended up taking it there. Now Darko's taking momentum here. Oh, trying to get some sort of reset sheet there.
Making it safe. Crocs could technically respond to that super flash with 2 and 4C to punish. Maybe he just wants to hold on to his meter though. I tried doing an empty jump scene to throw, a little out of range though. If you had Hime's own throw range, that would have worked. We grappling. Okay, Darko staying clean again. Telling Crocs, only I'm allowed to adapt in this house. Smells the respect. My turn to gamble. Nope. Oh!
Goodness gracious.
We got a funny throw reset. I wonder... Yeah. I think.
I don't even know what that was.
I couldn't actually tell if it was an OTG, if it just launched right above the ground. One more hit.
One more
Keeping
jump.
it safe again. Oh, he knows we're back to the geyser layer. Catches air backdash though. Crocs has one more chance before he has one more chance. But that one more chance is all he has now.
Actually, from Darko, I think, yeah.
Yep.
One.
We do get a nice close anti-air geyser, but not ready to confirm.
Geyser. Light.
No fuzzy throw for you. And now we're back to crouching, falling jumpy after pillar.
Keeps hitting him.
It's so deceptive. Like,
Sure.
I've gotten hit by that too, even though I'm like, that's seeable. It's because you just keep wanting to block once this bitch is in the air for so long.
Deceptive, and then gets hit by the overhead. Oh, this ain't no good.
Crocs looking to even the score.
Crocs really trying to make this go even, that's for sure.
Just flying over.
He tries it juicy, but not quite. And then JA somehow counter hits.
Yeah, does the very latest possible jumping he can to stagger a response out. And Crocs not trying to assert himself after that block shield counter, even though it's plus on Hime. Life lead's taken. That's an overhead!
And then
He didn't present it. All set. For us to finally forget about it. 30 what have you frames, maybe 40 ain't shit if your mind's been clouded by everything else. That brings us to grand finals. Okay, we've got the run back. Darko versus Skeleton. Same grands we saw last year.
that. Oh god.
Well, I'm here to remind you.
Last year now. Especially the fact that we have to run this fucking tourney until 1 a.m.
Oh, nice.
Yes, indeed.
I mean, I'm ready to run this till 1 a.m. Not sure if everyone else is. I mean, I'm more than happy to run like 2 hours of exhibitions after this. We can hold Skeleton Akumite.
You are.
I am. Real Melty hours are still a few hours away.
I'm just trying as what we're gonna see here, first and foremost.
Yeah, I do wonder, because Skeleton does have 3 games to throw away if he really wants to. So he can play any character he wants. Yeah. Yeah. He could also just win with one of those other characters. Or when, let's see, Coma, we're seeing F-Mech now. C-Mech wasn't working too well. Let's see if this can be the counter pick with worse defense against Coma.
I do recall last year, like, one game was lost versus the F-Mech, and then he went straight to that Coma and made it work, right? If I remember correctly. So, let's see how this is ending now.
Just ending on 2C before IADing for maximum frame advantage. But Darko getting the first knockdown. Going for B dive kick, that's safe against chicken blocking, unlike A. Oh, they are moving fast. Felt like the game sped up for a second.
It's hard to keep up a little bit. For the most part, you can see each player's gameplay. For sure, Darko wants to keep Skeleton out.
Yeah, and it's working pretty well so far. Just needs one more hit.
Exactly.
Though Skeleton does have heat on deck, though it's a little scared to heat against this character. There's the window.
You're out somehow. The moment you say it, you're forcing these guys.
I'm known to do that quite a bit.
Absolutely, for sure. I've seen your students too.
Just opting for the air tech ender, wants to set the bomb, just wants to run away with as much life lead as he can. There we go.
Sound.
Darko drawing first blood this time. Yeah, keeping Skeleton a little less comfy. And we're both trying to jab round start, but only one of us has a frame 4.
He gets a knockdown off into this.
Gets an OTG, no less.
Goodness gracious.
No low shield for you. Just keeps tossing him.
Looking like regular Hisui here. The Bentos.
Just needs one more hit. Looking at a perfect even. That's not going to kill, though.
Just one more hit. One more shot.
Would you get a heat off? That's even more health than last time, too. Never mind, I didn't check how much meter there was to give him health with.
Could save him.
Yeah.
Potentially.
I wonder if we'll see a command grab soon. No, Darko thought that too, and that's why he got hit by 2C, trying to jump.
Oh, and there's the counter hit off of the shield.
One more hit, didn't have meter to wait, he did have meter to confirm that. Doesn't matter, though.
What happened there?
Darko with game 1.
I don't know what came out of F Kuma there. Was it a command grab or something? It looked like something.
I think he shielded, but wasn't confident enough in his follow-ups. Okay, Skeleton going to see Wara. This character is really, really stressful for Mech to fight due to how fast he is and his reach. Like, the zoning game does not work well at all here.
For F-Mech in particular, in this case.
Yeah.
Like, you can stick with these, like, machine guns and shit like that, but, like, IAD or whatever.
IAD, dash, 2C.
Oh, 2C especially.
5C too, as we saw there. Drills if he preempts. But Darko's looking clean. Just does a low air tech. Does not want Darko to steal the frames.
But it did look like Darko was mashed out of there when he couldn't look at quite get the setup out of that grill. But looks like he's clean here. Ooh.
Darko does have max. We take that tech punch too from so far. Wara's just got such amazing reach and threat range.
Oh,
nope.
No, I don't know about that.
Oh, that was almost such a sick confirm. Not enough air tech, untech though. One more hit for either one. Just jump C in the corner. What you gonna do about it?
Get out. What are you gonna do?
With mech stash, nothing.
What's that?
Okay, we got an Air Nania trying to control the ground, deny any potential anti-air zoning with the bombs. Good string there to keep pressure where he wasn't sure he could get a full confirm into 2C. And good movement! Charge 6C's air unblockable, but just barely hovers above.
But he checked in the air and got clipped, but they're unblockable. What the hell?
One more hit.
Oh, matches out a little bit. Seems to have worked out. Back to neutral. Scramble situation. Welcome to fuckland. Oh,
And the ass of Jump A, I guess stuffing Darko's own jump startup.
Putting it, right?
Yeah.
Alright, 1-1.
1-1. Skeleton's already been denied, just perfect owing the entire bracket. Going through pressure pretty fast. Still trading some frame traps with 5A.
Spike ball.
5A guard break, almost.
A little bit of ambitious grill there, especially after the machine gun.
Yep. We OTG, and we tried teching at the end, but Skeleton's on that shit. Not on that ground tech, though. Granted, I wouldn't have expected that one either. I'm like, why would you ground tech there? Oh. A scramble 236C. That's 0 or slightly plus, so I understand the respect. Just trying to wall out those escape attempts.
All is the epitome of this right now. Oh.
A very bold Abare attempt. It's not super fast, but it doesn't extend a hurt box, which can work against some jailing situations. Skeleton shielding! That might actually kill his life lead. Okay, now Darko needs, like, a jump in confirm, and he's not getting it. Skeleton half it taking the bracket now.
Is that 2C or 2A?
That was 2C.
2C.
Yeah, 2C's the real long sweep. It hits really high, too.
Look at that RPG shot, too.
I'm gonna assume that was a misinput, because that is incredibly unsafe. Okay, we've got the Oki again.
Pick it up. Boom! Nice grab! Okay.
Empty low, we block those.
It's a very good block there, and then that's for sure. Oh, and now we're back in hell. Welcome to fuckland. Okay.
Okay. Nope. Breaking the gun laws of fuckland. Halfway to grands or halfway to reset, what are we gonna have?
5-8 hit into combo. That's what we're gonna have.
Falling with Bikato, wants to keep himself a little safer against shield. Blocking all of these Akia overheads, but it's plus, so no worries. It's basically a pressure reset more so than it's any sort of overhead. Darko staying patient, but not really able to assert anything in exchange.
Problematic, but managed to super jump out. Potentially a chance to reset the but there you go, there's that.
We've got a juicy TK Kato confirm. Stay? Oh, nope. Autopilot the charge 5C, so Darko is still just barely alive.
On, but no.
Responding to the Nanya a little late. You can jump that, but you gotta do that a little bit sooner than we did. Seld needs just one more. Darko, meanwhile, 2 away from me just putting parentheses around the L in Skeleton's name. Jumping back after that super jump. Just wants to keep that safe positioning. I mean, there was a bracket reset last year.
Sure.
I think that 63 was a misinput. Keep putting a bomb there, but Skeleton does have life lead if he doesn't want to approach, but we've got another air throw. Very damaging, too, due to that bomb tacking on so much damage.
I'm not 100% sure I'm dead.
Oh
my goodness!
Blink throw, nice. Mind the insurance 2B, it has too much recovery. He might have been able to block in time if he reverse speeded to 5A or 2A. It would have at least given him a chance to whiff cancel into shield. Gap 236C, a little too slow.
grills out here. It's summer. It's new season. We're all grilling out here.
Good drill harassment.
Dashes forward. Oh, my zip flip. And then, there's that.
And still backing off. He does not want to extend his hurt boxes into the bomb. Beep. Beep. Just goes for a quick knockdown. Not sure if he could have confirmed much further after that, other than like 63. Good dash into the blind spot. And gets a throw. Not sure if he could have gotten a button punish or if there wasn't enough landing recovery.
Seemed to be like the very last hit of the Charge 5C there, hitting Marco there. Which is a bad situation, but just a barring machine gun.
Yeah, Barre 623A has been working wonders, surprisingly.
But in this situation, no.
Nope, Darko trying to ground tech, and that shit is still punishable. This ain't Lumina. All of them are unsafe if the opponent can meet your tech. Aggressive jump A. Has to take the fight a little closer to Skeleton, because Wara's not going deep with these normals.
Damn. There, exit 2C, but this guy's grabbed! What's going on?
Yeah, that's the danger of doing empty low that isn't a meteor with some sort of screen control insurance. Very vulnerable to fuzzy throw.
He's not ready for it, especially. His position.
Darko is on a good life lead, though, but we waste our meter. That just didn't confirm. We'll call that a safe heat setup.
Darko is in a very big deficit of meter, and now it's going to be a very bad position for him, but he just does shit. Does something.
He still has a small life lead, but Skeleton gets a guard break. Small life lead for him now. Tries going for one of his snazzy air throws, but was a little out of position.
I can't breathe!
Darko sees that hitbox placement opportunity.
There's nothing out of it, and it gets grabbed!
Nope.
Oh.
Okay, one more confirmed for either one, I think.
Yes. Oh, just random hits. And
Not that one. Maybe if he reacted to the air counter hit, and it felt like the game sped up again, like it does when you spectate. Yep, 2-2.
So keeping it.
Darko staying alive. It's 2-2 now, and I accidentally made it 0 on the overlay.
Wait, I thought this was cheering. What the fuck?
Darko cheering on Skeleton, going to H-Knack.
Oh, no.
Okay. When you reset the file.
Skeleton wants me to stay enthusiastic on commentary, though, so we're sticking to Wara.
But that just completely destroy your entire sense of being. Ego death, like
I might roll my eyes a little bit on Psy on commentary. Not that it's been the first time. I mean, I can still commentate Nekkos better than most other people because I actually know what they do.
To an extent. I'm sure you know a lot better than I do, though.
Yeah, I have fought his H-Knack multiple times, and I'm like, and this character's fucking irritating. I can beat it, but I'm not going to be happy about it still.
Too much work, you know?
Yeah.
Like, every day of our lives, fucking making money. Anyways, let's give our mind on this instead of complaining about my wagey bullshit.
This ends on 2C, but from that distance it's perfectly safe. Keeps 5Aing, no confirms though. And Darko's like, you're trying to fucking fake tech trap me. Be gone. Darko on reset point now. I'm loving these distance confirms into Uncharged 5C where Skeleton might not be in range to get a 2C sweep.
Oh. Up in the air counter hit too.
We are harassing more and more with these jump A's. Darko just having an increasing sense of where he needs to be, and earlier than Skeleton. But we're harassing with that jump C. Most characters cannot anti-air it when spaced right. You really do just need to shield it. Though in exchange it is a bit vulnerable to shield due to not being cancelable until the final hit. Just air-teching back into the gun. Jumping out. Nice use of the air command dash to get further. Good weight. Not falling for any baited anti-air attempts. Throw KO.
Set.
Yeah, since Darko's been respecting those plus frames every single time. And we've got a round start throw, too. Now he's just grappling him. That'll teach you to be patient. And that'll teach you to whip 2C in neutral. And then get hit standing, which means you just weren't blocking.
Want to throw off that.
Oh.
Oh my goodness gracious, something like this.
The insurance is here, but he knows just dash. You're invul on throw, but no brood heat for you.
Oh, funky duck.
And we've got the grand finals reset. Yay! I can commentate this fine, though. No worries.
He needs the rest from real bad. Where's VV?
Oh, I fucking messed up the overlay, too.
Oh boy.
Oop.
Beam. Beam.
What you gonna do about it? Your gun gets low profiled. Skeleton just like, I can do this all day. A little hesitant on the air beams, though. Now we see them. They don't do chip, unlike with Nekos, so if you just block them, nothing really happens. But you want to do something, generally speaking. A Skeleton, just Lord of the Lame right now. Knows that bidding kills you with this character. Tries air throwing, but just out of range. Similar health counts. Tries going for the bunker. Knack does have a comboable bunker if you cancel the first frame. Into a fully unscaled combo.
Raw or off the hit?
If bunker clashes, you can cancel it into a full combo. That's one of the parts of this character I will say is like legitimately hype. Yeah. Backdash, charge 5C. Skeleton nearing max. Are we gonna manage our meter, or do we just want the insurance?
He does burn it here. It is a little bit of bad.
Oh no, he wants the insurance. I don't blame him at all, though. This character takes so much damage if you actually get comboed.
Speaking of, unfortunately, Darko does miss the opportunity there. And
Beam.
Beam.
I can't get the exact rasp in his voice. I either do it like too wrong one way or too wrong the other way.
So, okay, fire or a lower, I assume, yeah?
Yeah. One more hit. There we go. Blood for blood. Match is taking a bit. Neither side wants to commit too hard. Garrett really wanting us to get that 1 AM bracket once more. I'm here for it. I'm even willing to accept Knack on stream for it. You hold that P. You hold it like we're watching Return of the King in theaters.
Right, that's that.
Darko with the knockdown.
Okay. Not quite anything out of that.
Yeah, good stall above the explosion, though. Darko still staying patient. He's like, I literally main multiple zoners, bro. Do you really think I'm gonna go in now? When your character does the same? Oh wait, we got hit by beams. Never mind.
Clip is a bad spot. Anyone getting clipped here is a bad spot.
Ooh, nice jump B. That shit hits very high. And then just running away. He's like, I can play the patience game too. Not ready for the scramble, just barely doesn't have the frames. And Skeleton needs both a combo and heat to take this back by this point. Good shield, that's a start. This character's meter gain is not bad due to the tech trap loops. Are we gonna peel it back? No, we just immediately... I don't think... Can he grapple enough? Do we have the... It does. Nope, it's Jover.
Oh. Does it look like...
Yeah, that's Darko's. Patience paying off. And Skeleton is back to the C coma.
Really need to-
Okay, we seem to be having a co-commentator swap. Hello, Sebum. One of my favorite people to have quit Melty Blood. And Darko is still not teching the jump 236B ender. Tech forward, please. It is not a tech trap. I assure you. And good jump against the overhead, but doesn't confirm that jump C. Shield, yep. And just makes that jump A whiff to deny the shield back. And a good ID jump A, just knowing when he wants the 2B. He's got that classic, patented, signature skeleton conditioning. Got a knockdown. Just waiting, crouching with the low profile, and the landing. I guess Dark was too afraid of getting anti-air shielded. Skeleton just jump seeing in and in and in. Reset into overhead, sure, we take those. Got a crouching starter, even if it's 60% scaled. Yeah, that's how you know Darko doesn't play this game so regularly. If you watched any stream, you'd know I announce that 2B is still meaty every single time. To anyone watching that hasn't watched my other streams, which you should do, if Coma command grabs you and heats, he can still meaty you. Not only can he meaty you, but he can meaty you with his best grounded starter. Oh no, we messed up our Rekkas into 623C. And waiting just until the bomb disappears, explodes and disappears, until he finally goes in. Good frame awareness. And no shield for you. Oh, now you tech. Oh, but we messed up our tech trap, where it's actually real. We're good. Jump, yes, but you want a neutral jump to get a jump and punish. Really tripping him down. Respecting that, Skeleton knows that's plus, unlike a bunch of other people who got hit by 2B afterwards. Empty low! Wait, no, Skeleton was crouching. Maybe he fuzzy mashed. But he claims he does an OS. But he also said fuzzy jump isn't an OS, so maybe fuzzy mash, maybe he didn't. Depends on whether or not that counted as an OS, I suppose. Guard break. Does call the 5A meaty correctly, though. Knowing that C-Coma can only actually meaty off of his A-normals after an air throw ender. Out of dash, at least. Ooh. He'll be recovering fast enough that we can still confirm fully off that 5A counter in the air. This isn't quite death, but one more hit will take it. Okay, we don't bait into punish, but we do stagger out a shield with the right maneuvers, which is basically the same as baiting and punishing the heat at the end of the day. American starter, though. Miss the 236B ender. Darko becoming increasingly bold with these air-to-airs. Nope, you're not throwing me. I know you know that throws are invul on hit. I'm asserting myself with my inserts. Not inserting. Well, maybe a little bit. Oh, we just jump out. And I think he was just out of air throw range there, somehow. No command grab again. Darko is just denying these attempts to disrespect him when he's near his zoning, which is just kind of what you should do. Why are you just expecting your opponent to get hit by the autonomous hitbox that they very clearly know is there? I see Darko didn't want to tech that one, though there he was lately not fully in the corner, so I kind of understand the reluctance. And just backing off. Gets that heat space. Oh, he is getting ballsy, but the hitbox is too upwards angled. That was a good way, too. He, like, waited, saw it wasn't EX canceled, and then dashed in. Skeleton needing just one more game now. Yep, very exciting. Okay, good on not ground teching that. Oh no! Wait, that wasn't a tech punish, he was crouching. Maybe Darko just was like, eh, that was a fundamentally bad decision, so here, punish me. Skeleton getting a little predictable with those Rekkas. Knockdown route. Skeleton just getting hit, might have missed time to wake up option. Understandable. Coma is pretty menacing to run offense against in max. This is death. Thank you, Mech Guts. Skeleton on tournament points. Darko determined to let Canada reign, though. Yep. Still just in range enough for that throw to work. Okay. Skeleton just gonna peel this all the way back now from the life deficit. It's looking like it. That's a good start. No 2B for you. Oh no, he tried inserting something in that gap. Please tech. Oh no, not that tech. Forward. We're still alive? Oh my god. Do you want to win, bro? Coma's still so tanky, though. The dance and staggers. We're at Braver Grave for the entire bracket now. Damn, you could have charged that fully and gotten an even better combo. Still, getting to assert the offense. He has been consistent in knowing when Darko wants a 2B. So far, we're looking at a perfect for this final round. Never mind. Am I gonna commentator's curse Skeleton to death? I'm staggered a bit by those light special cancels. Starting to run low on health. Good air dash just above the explosion. That's going to give us a lot of health back. This won't kill. Nope. Oh my God. Good shit to Darko. I think Skeleton wanted to go into the final Rekka there because it's a hit grab, so he invulls through, but he just didn't quite get it in time. Congratulations to Darko for leaving the colonization of Canada to the Canadians. Congratulations to Darko. Good shit to everyone else. Skeleton, Vivi, Crocs and Socks, Jar, Jemmy, Lem, and Sora, and everyone else that didn't quite make it through pools. Good shit to everyone. That was Kern Code. I'm gonna go eat and de-sore my throat. On to whatever game is next.